Well, good evening, everybody. It's Harley from Knowlton North. It's July 3rd, I believe. I think tomorrow's the 4th. We finally made it into the lake. It was a session yesterday to get in here because we had to stay the night yesterday, getting our house ready for the summer, getting the shack up. That's my next project. I got to YouTube some outhouses. But anyway, we're up here. Just got a little fire going. There's our little propane goose that the people left behind. We dug it out of the trash. We dug it out of the trash. We dug out of here. We're kind of debating whether to leave it original or repaint it. So, also another project is to do a little something to hold the firewood so it's more organized than that. That's driving me nuts. Kyle got this mess cleaned up a few days ago. I think that's the old outhouse. It was all on a tap, buried under the ground. It was we think that's the last disgusting heap of crap here. Besides all the glass that keeps coming up. But anyway, we got the old Greyhawk in here. I think we're all settled in. I think everything's working. The refrigerator's a little suspect, but it's getting cold, so lights are flashing, but it's still working. So I just got a fire going. We just ate dinner and I went down and took my shower. I was gonna go back and do some fishing, but boy, it's just been a hot and long couple days. It's just been we've just been so busy. Life is so busy, as you all know. So, yeah. So we're in here. Even though this is a small lot, we still got all kinds of projects lined up. Between this and camp and family, the summer goes quick. So sit here and watch the sun go down, see if there's any more boats come up the lake. It's been a little slow tonight. There's fishermen and a couple pontoon boats, but figured it'd be a little busier. But I'm sure starting tomorrow will be busy. And it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend finally. An actual 4th of July, the whole weekend is supposed to be nice, so that'll be a change. So anyway, I thought I'd just show everybody that we're in here. I haven't done videos for a while. I've got a bunch done, but as I've said before, I'm not the guy to string them together and put them on the internet. So if I don't get help, it doesn't happen. Unless it's one long video on a phone like this is going to be. So, did get some more tree work done. Got some of these trees limbed up a little bit so we can actually see the lake, see up the lake a little bit. I like to sit here and watch guys fish. We had some limbs right in the way, so. Actually, by code, the stupid railing's right in the way, but that's what's nice about these wires. It doesn't hide anything. So, I think I'm gonna get another dock, or at least put my name in for another piece. But we don't know what we're gonna do. It drops off. Oh, sorry, I'm getting old. It's been a long week. But we have 2 pieces there, and it doesn't go anywhere. If you want to spend 10 grand quick, put in a dock for your boat. Yeah, so it drops off right after that. So I don't know if legs will be long enough to put another piece of dock in, or we're going to have to do some kind of a float. I really don't want to do a float, but maybe they can build us some extra long legs or something. All it is aluminum tubing, a stainless steel tubing. I don't know what the legs are, but I guess aluminum, I'm assuming. But yeah, it was another great day. It was a great day yesterday up here, getting everything ready. Thank God all the kids came up and helped, or we'd have never gotten done. But Kyle and I did a little extra. We cut up some trees that were down for some firewood, for not only for here, but for the house. It's all awesome oak trees and maples around here, so when something comes down, we scoop it right up. Especially as expensive as firewood is these days, so. And just trying to get someone to get it. I have plenty of firewood up to camp, but I don't want to spend my whole time up there processing firewood and getting it back down here. Alright folks, well I'm just rambling, but we're still thinking about boxing this in, but now we're thinking about just getting a little Amish shed and turning that into a little camp and putting that right where the camper is. Which we can do, as long as we don't, just set it up on blocks so it's easy to move. And then we'll get rid of this camper. But we still have another camper for sale if anyone wants one. Yep. But we're glad to get up here. Once we get up here, we're renting a house. There's nothing to do here, really. You just come up here, maybe mow the lawn, maybe trim the road in and out 2 or 3 times of the season. But you get in here, you just basically come in, cook dinner, maybe have a drink, do a little fishing, go for a swim, sit here by the fire. Late rainy nights, we'll go in and watch a TV show. We usually pick a new TV show, a new series to watch when we're up here. We usually spend like an hour a night watching a movie or something once we get going. But the first few nights we just like to relax and be out here as much as we can. Well, we do all summer actually, but we're not up here full time, but we're up here 80% of the summer. So, but we have nice sunsets here. Nice solo stove the kids got us. Nice breeze tonight. We're up on the far end of the lake. The wind is always coming this way, so but even on a night when there's not much wind, I mean you can see we're in the woods. I mean, we are in the woods. It's a 1/4 mile that way to the pavement. It's a 3/4 mile that way. And it's probably a 1/2 mile that way to camps. I mean, it's all woods. And, but we don't rarely have any bugs here. I mean, rarely. Because by the time, the wind gets up to the end of the lake, it's got a pretty good breeze going. Alright. Haven't been fishing yet. The kids have been fishing. They've all done well. I haven't put a line in yet. I was going to tonight, but I'm just too lazy. Alright, so I'm going to call it good and we'll get back to you. So we are finally into the lake. And I think we're all set for the most part. Like I said, except for eventually I got to build a real outhouse. But that thing works pretty good. And we have the woods. So. And enjoy that right there, folks. God bless America. Enjoy the outdoors.